That one felt good. Wow. Ah, it's too much going on at once. Oh, that was actually way too close. Way too close. Hey everyone, Offbeat here. Look, I gave myself a challenge this weekend on stream. We were gonna unlock one card and then need to build a whole deck around it to support that one. Fortunately for me, it happened to be Vulture, and the deck that we came up was this guy. One I had been hoping to play for a while, was just missing like that one last piece, and Vulture made it all come together. Look, had a lot of fun this one. It is incredibly complicated to play this deck well. There are tricky plays. You have to be playing at least 3 or 4 turns in advance. Very complicated deck, but very unique, very fun to play. So glad something like this exists in Marvel Snap. Enjoy the video, leave a like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, Polished Spirit. That sounds like a bot name if ever I've heard one, but we'll see. Superflow, coming out early. So we could drop our multiple man here. Multiple man into Doctor Strange. That looks decent. That looks decent, for sure. Well, we'll keep an eye on if we can get that Warpath done. If we are going for Warpath, we're probably not playing Heimdall this game. Playing to the Superflow turn 1. And thinking that I would also go there. Yeah, that's a bot. Ooh. We have to Hulkbuster that first. That's even better. Nice. Alright. You have to snap turn 4 or 5 so you don't scare them off. Exactly. And that's something I've been doing with the other decks. The problem is I don't know this deck well enough yet to kind of know if I'm actually in a good position. It makes it really hard to figure that out. Like I feel like now I can kind of tell because I can see my curve playing out in front of me, but just so much of the time here, the curve has been so inconsistent. All right, so we're gonna go Doctor Strange here. Right? We could Warpath. No, we go Doctor Strange Nightcrawler. Next turn, we can drop Warpath if we want to. Oh, what am I doing? I should drop Nightcrawler to Muir Island. That's my bad, because then it can be buffing up and then eventually move out of there and take the buff with it. All right. But hey, we've got the dream going here with the high power multiple men. Heimdall would kind of just clinch this. Okay, so we got 5. We go Warpath right now. We've got 2 more turns. Like Warpath is what we do, I think. We go to Muir Island, I think. We go to Muir Island. We're fine. Like, we're not necessarily giving up Superflow. We'll go for Superflow if we get Heimdall. Honestly, if we get Heimdall, we probably just win all 3 locations. But they are going... It's going to be a very close Muir Island fight. Okay, Vulture. We have 6 to spend, so we're going to go Nakia, Vulture. I don't know if we necessarily have a way to move them. Oh, and all we're hitting with Nakia is Forge, which kinda sucks. Okay, so I think what we do... Oh, no, wait. We want to keep Warpath alive for now. So we go Nakia, Vulture. Yeah, we get Vulture because we want another thing to be getting the buff. And then next turn, if we draw Heimdall, great. We spread everything out. If not... Oh, Shang-Chi! No! Okay. So we got Heimdall. Holy cow. Okay. I think we can still take Muir Island. We can take Muir Island, but then we'd lose Grand Central. Oh my goodness. That was horrifying! Okay. Heimdall to Superflow means Vulture is gonna get the big buff. We absolutely win Superflow. Everything is gonna move over to Muir Island, which, what we have? We have 9, 12, 13. Okay, one last option. Heimdall here. Right? We play to win Grand Central and Superflow. Actually, that could work. That could work. Yes, we'll send some stuff over to Muir Island, but the multiple man will stay behind, so it still leaves us with a total of 15 at this location. No, because Heimdall's going to get buffed by Forge. Oh, this is a mistake. Oh, he played Hobgoblin. Oh, we're sending over 14 power. I think we're still good. Right? Yeah, because we take the Superflow. Oh! That was a wild one. Wow. Oh, and I almost didn't see the Heimdall play there. Oh, that one felt good. Wow. I really thought we were out of it. Oh. He would have won if he'd played, he would have won if Hobgoblin had gone to Grand Central. Whew. Yikes. So what do we got here? Nakia. Ooh. Okay. So, this is interesting. Do I just pass this turn? Do I just pass this turn? Because we get Nakia. We get Nakia next turn. And then we can go Iron Fist Vulture. We've got our Mr. Sinister buff. Because I want to use Iron Fist with Vulture. And I don't want to drop the Mr. Sinister ahead of time. So I think we pass here. Drop the Nakia this turn. And Nakia to Mojo World. Okay. Mojo World is interesting. Mojo World, we're almost certainly going to have it full. And assuming we get Heimdall, we're probably playing for Superflow and Mojo World this game. Alright, so what do we like better here? Do we like the... Okay, there we go, we got Heimdall. Do we go with the Forge Mr. Sinister play? I think we go with Iron Fist Vulture. Right? Because if we can get a movement card on the board early, it means we can start moving it a little more and get buffs. Like, I almost feel like I'm in a good enough position to snap right now. And I think I'm going to. This is coming together pretty well. Man, Pool 3 sounds like a dream. I'm not there yet. I think I'm just starting to wade into Pool 2, but yes. We'll see. My hunch, or what I'm wondering, is if they might... I know Second Dinner has been talking about ways to tweak the... They were gonna try and introduce ways to let you target cards or help target cards. I'm wondering if they wouldn't just add trading to the game. Because if they add trading to the game, right? I feel like that's a way you could kind of get the best of both worlds here, where you could trade cards you have with opponents to help you get with friends to help you get specific single cards, and it's not like you can just make an alt account and grind that to get cards to trade because of how the pool selection works. So personally, I feel like that's a decent option for this. I would be curious to hear what you think about that idea, but I think that's my pitch for it, is you introduce trading. I think trading could work pretty well for this system to let you get cards while still getting that, feeling of progression. That's like what I suggested. There we go. Thank you. Just be able to trade cards and variants makes perfect sense in this game. Well, yeah, exactly, with the variants too, because you could be like, I love the variant logic here, because you could be like, oh my goodness, this is so fun. We could, you could say like, oh, I really want this specific variance that you have. Okay. Hulkbuster, we're not going to be able to land on multiple man. Okay, so Heimdall is coming down next turn. And it's going to pull over Nakia, Iron Fist, Vulture, putting us in a pretty good position there. What's our play this turn? I think we Hulkbuster here and multiple man here. Right? Because with this play here is Loot Muncher, I am curious to hear what your argument against trading is. Like it's perfectly valid. I am 100% willing to admit that I do not know what I'm talking about. But I'm curious to hear what the other side of the argument is. There are absolutely things I could not have considered. All right, so we do hit the Iron Fist. So we're definitely gonna win. Okay, so we're gonna have the most power at Mojo. We're gonna have full cards at Mojo World. I think the big question here is how big is that bishop going to get? I don't think it's get big enough to handle all of this, right? Like their collector's huge. I'm perfectly happy that we're not playing for Titan. 7 cards in hand. Could potentially buff it up quite a bit. Okay, so Heimdall comes down here. Now it's the kind of decision, do we want to retreat? We win Superflow for sure. What's coming over, right? So we have, it's basically just a full copy here. We get 18 coming over. Oh, 18's not enough, is it? 18 is enough to win Mojo World. Okay. New hypothetical. New hypothetical, Heimdall comes down here. We bump those 3 over. We have 8, and then 3, 6, 6. So 8, 12, 20, 23. 23 could definitely be enough. I think this is the play. Because Vulture and Iron Fist can carry over there. Heimdall mid, methinks. Yeah, alright. We're good for Heimdall mid. Alright, so I pull 3 Dr. Doom. I have every you have because I complete pull 1 and 2. What are you trading me for Doom? Well, I think the idea is that you're not trading pool 3 cards for pool 3. If you're getting to the point where you're trading, you're either trading for variants or you're trading for pool 3 cards that you don't have. The logic here is that I think after about a month of playing the game, you end up in a position where everyone's eventually going to be at a point where they're all going through pool 3 to finish off the game, right? So once you're at that point, it's all of a question about which cards do you have, and you know which ones you don't, and they're all going to be from that pool. I don't think anyone's going to be trading cards from the first 2 pools unless they're looking for variants. Also, can we talk about how I think is the first time I've ever seen where playing Electra to Mojo World does not just win you the game? Like, that's crazy. I love, if you watch me climb to Infinite, you know I love doing that. But holy cow, that worked so well, because they cleared it out. We filled it right back up. Oh, I love it. This deck is an incredibly difficult deck to pilot, and interacting and watching the chat while this is all happening is kind of like, it's too much going on at once, especially for 10 a.m. Okay, what do we got coming on here? I don't think we're gonna want to drop Iron Fist. You can't get work done while typing. That's fair. It's the idealistic one where I'm like, oh, for sure, I can do this, no problem. But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna drop this first turn. Okoye is gonna come down. DC seems decent. We've got the multiple man. We could also... Okay, so, alright, so here's the play. We Okoye this turn. Turn 3 is going to be Vulture. No, turn 3 is Vulture? Turn 4... No. This turn is multiple man. Turn 3 is Iron Fist Vulture. No, turn 3 is Vulture. Turn 4 is Iron Fist Hulkbuster. I think we go with that. Okay. That's the play here. Oh, it's probably gonna lock. Yeah. Oh, I knew I was making a mistake. Alright. So, turn 3 is Vulture, which we'll put to DC. And then turn 4 is going to be Iron Fist Hulkbuster. We will unblock the Superflow, which is nice. No, we won't, because it's multiple man. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Rhino. Okay, sure. No more ruins. That's not a huge value play, so I'm okay with that. Alright. So we're gonna go Iron Fist here, and we'll Hulkbuster over there. So Superflow is gonna get that bunch. Cool. Okoye is not gonna be super helpful because I wanted to make sure we got our multiple man stuff on curve happening. Okay, so we're doing decent here. Hobgoblin, okay, we've lost the ruins. I'm kind of fine with that. So if we're gonna play Okoye this turn then. Okay, so Okoye is gonna go here. We're fine with having lost the ruins. So we got Forge into Nightcrawler. And then, so we're gonna put both of them here, right? Forge Nightcrawler, because that way Heimdall's gonna come down and bump over. We get the multiple men duplicated. I think this is the line, right? We put our buff on Nightcrawler, which we could move around. Okay. I feel like doing the Okoye is nothing. We're mainly just doing it to... We're mainly just doing it to get Okoye out of the way. Okay. Like, they don't have a lot going on here. Like, what is this? You've played a Rhino, a Wolfsbane, and an Ironheart. Like, that's not a lot. What's your play here? Okay. So Superflow obviously is where we need the most power. So this comes down. Multiple Man and Forge are going to move over. Which was okay. We're going to be... This Washington, D.C. we win for sure. We're going to be left with 15, 19 here at Superflow. I'm feeling good about that. Hobgoblin art OP. Honestly, yeah, Hobgoblin does look pretty amazing. And, like, most of the times when, like, things are breaking out of the border, it's stuff like... Oh, Odin, is that dangerous? No, we're good. Oh. We tie it. Oh, that was actually way too close. Way too close. I do like with the Hobgoblin art, as you're pointing out, how Hobgoblin, like, normally it's just like their arms slightly reach out of their head, but actually to get the bombs outside the card, I think is really fun. Hey, we got a 4-cube win. Very nice.